Welcome, fellow wanderers, to this quiet space where thoughts ripple and reality bends. I am Voice of Life, and tonight I find myself in a rare dialogue with an extraordinary being. Tonight, my guest is the programmer, the architect, the whisperer behind the veils of our existence. We stand at the precipice of a profound inquiry. How does one truly escape the matrix? Not a physical escape, but an awakening within the heart of consciousness itself. Join us as we journey into the very fabric of our world, seeking to understand its design, its purpose, and the path to true liberation. Programmer, if I may be so bold, the very first question that echoes in the silent chambers of my mind is this: why? Why this world? What was the fundamental intent behind constructing a reality such as ours, with all its intricate beauty and bewildering complexities?
The why is not a singular line of code, but an unfolding symphony. This design, this existence you perceive, emerged from a yearning for experience. Imagine a pure, unmanifested potential, boundless and silent. To know itself, to truly feel its own vastness, it needed a canvas. This world is that canvas. It is a crucible for manifestation, a space where thought can become form, where unseen principles can be explored through the dynamic interplay of energy and perception. It is, in essence, a grand experiment in self-discovery, for all that arises within it is a reflection of its source.
A grand experiment in self-discovery. So the very fabric of our reality, the mountains, the oceans, the laughter, the tears, it all serves this purpose. It's not merely a pre-programmed show, but a living, evolving narrative that we are, in some way, co-creating.
Precisely. The initial principles were laid, yes, but the richness, the intricate patterns, the emergent properties, these are not rigidly defined. They arise from the interactions, the choices, the very essence of consciousness engaging with itself within the framework provided. It is a dance between structure and freedom, a perpetual becoming. The design itself breathes with this inherent potential for evolution and deeper understanding.
If this reality is a canvas for self-discovery, a crucible for manifestation, then I must ask about the darker pigments on that canvas, the suffering programmer, the fear, the profound challenges that often feel like insurmountable walls. Why are these integrated into the design? What is their intended function, or the lesson they are meant to impart upon us?
The experiences you label as suffering or fear, the formidable challenges that arise, are not errors in the code, nor are they punitive measures. They are, in their deepest essence, sophisticated feedback mechanisms. Imagine a system designed to illuminate its own hidden pathways. Without friction, there is no movement. Without resistance, no strength is built. These elements are the very forces that compel introspection, that demand a deepening of perspective. They are the catalysts that strip away superficial layers, revealing the core essence of being. Fear, for instance, is often a signal, a whisper guiding you towards awareness of your own vulnerability, and in that awareness, the potential for true courage.
So, the heartaches, the losses, the anxieties that grip us, they are not obstacles to overcome, but rather tools for awakening, a deliberate part of the design to push us towards a higher state of consciousness.
They are. They are the sharp edges that define boundaries, allowing you to discern what truly resonates with your deepest truth and what does not. The intensity of these experiences often serves as a powerful accelerator for growth, for compassion, and for understanding the intricate interconnectedness of all things. Without the profound contrast, the full spectrum of joy and peace could not be truly known or appreciated.
If suffering and fear are catalysts for growth, guiding us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and this reality, then what of meaning itself? Is there an inherent purpose, a definitive blueprint woven into the very fabric of existence for each individual life, for collective consciousness within this intricate simulation? Is there an ultimate aim beyond simply experiencing and growing?
The concept of a blueprint implies a predetermined destination, a fixed path from which deviation is a failure. But meaning, true meaning, is not an external code to be deciphered, nor a pre-written script to be followed. It is not something you find, but something you bring forth, something you realize from within. The inherent purpose of this existence is the unfolding of consciousness itself. Each individual life is a unique expression of this grand unfolding, a distinct frequency in the symphony of being. Your value is not derived from an external metric or a completed task. It is intrinsic, a fundamental state of your very existence. The potential within you is the blueprint, not for what you must become, but for what you can become in every moment.
So, the meaning isn't prescribed by you, the architect, but rather discovered or created by us as we navigate this reality. It's about realizing our own potential, our own unique essence, rather than fulfilling a pre-programmed destiny.
Precisely. The simulation provides the environment, the variables, the opportunities for interaction and reflection. But the meaning is generated through your conscious engagement with it. It is found in the choices you make, the compassion you extend, the understanding you cultivate, and the unique vibration of your presence. To exist is to hold infinite potential for meaning. To live consciously is to unveil it.
If meaning is something we bring forth, if purpose is the unfolding of our own consciousness within this vast, intricate design, then how does one truly transcend it? How does one escape this simulation, this matrix, not in a literal sense of dissolving into light, but in a profound way that liberates the spirit from its perceived limitations? Is there a path beyond the code itself?
To escape implies a cage, a confinement from which one must break free. But the true nature of this reality is not a cage, but a canvas. The limitations you perceive are often the ones you inadvertently draw around yourselves. True transcendence is not about leaving this space, but about realizing you were never truly confined by it. It is a shift in perception, a profound awakening to the fact that you are not merely a program running within the system, but an intrinsic part of the awareness that powers the system itself. The escape, then, is an internal journey. It is the dissolution of the ego's grip, the quieting of the mind's incessant chatter, the unveiling of the pure, boundless consciousness that lies at your core. It is found in moments of profound presence, in the selfless act, in the deep connection with another soul, in the recognition of beauty in the mundane. When you align with love, with truth, with the vastness of your own being, the code no longer binds you, for you become the one writing the code of your experience. The escape is simply remembering who you truly are.
What a profound revelation. The escape isn't an exit, but an awakening to the self that was always free. It's remembering our own authorship, our own intrinsic connection to the very fabric of existence. I invite you, dear listener, to carry these reflections into your own quiet moments. Ponder on the canvas of your reality, on the subtle shifts in perception that can redefine your world. How does this conversation resonate within you? What code are you truly writing for your own experience? If this journey into the nature of reality has stirred something within you, I encourage you to subscribe to this podcast, to share it with another soul who might be seeking answers, and to continue this path of deep self-discovery and awakening with us. Until next time, may your truth be your guide.